growing. I hope you're all doing really well today. If I'm lagging, if my internet stops or anything, well, I'll try my best to be back. But yeah, I've been having some issues with it lately. Actually, I'll talk about that later. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that now. I'll talk about it like near the end of the stream. Close. Yeah, I'm here to inspect your skin. I'm here to inspect your skin. Yeah, I mean it's been good today, so hopefully it's better. But yeah, so today I will be talking about one of my most knowledgeful hobbies, if you will. I guess it's a hobby, right? I'll be talking about skincare. I've been into skincare for a while now, like quite some years. I have a lot of knowledge stuck inside of my little head, so I'd like to talk to you about said knowledge in case you need some knowledge, you know, in case you're a bit lost with so many stuff, so many products, so many different kinds of this and that. Little head, fine, my big head. My big head. So yeah, I have so much to talk about today. And I'll hopefully be able to get through all of that. Maybe like halfway through the stream, I'll hop into VC, the voice call. If any other member of NIJISANJI, Niji-ian wants to join me, they can go ahead and do so, because I know we have a few other skincare aficionados if they want to join me. Here's my admission fee for Rosemi Lovelock's School of Skincare. I'm ready to absorb your wisdom on pristine skin. Welcome to your consultation session with Dr. Rosemi, PhD. Thank you for your super. Thank you. And thank you for 3 months. Thank you. So yeah, before we start, a little disclaimer. Oh, you can see my mouse. You know what? That's fine. A little disclaimer, you know, what works for me won't necessarily work for you. That's just how skin is in general. No two people have the same type of skin. That being said, as I said, it's really knowledge of skincare in general is very convoluted, and it's hard to find, like, it'll be kind of like spread all over. So that's basically what I did. It took me months and many days and so much time to like gather so much knowledge from different parts of the internet, different videos, different this and that. I read scientific articles about products. So I hope to be able to give you, most of this in a single stream, just so it can be as helpful for you as possible. Buddy, thank you for rejoining. Thank you. Evil, thank you for rejoining. Joy, thank you for rejoining. So yeah, no two people have the same type of skin. I'll try to give some recommendations also, like some products that might work for you, some cheaper products in case you have a lower budget. I'll try to answer some questions and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so personally, I'd like to start off by saying I have dry skin. Like normally, I tend to have dry skin. It's fine in the summer. In the winter, it can be really bad. In like the way that like sometimes like the skin around like my jaw and my like cheeks and my mouth would get really dry. It would get super dry, and sometimes it would even get like flaky. So when I saw that happen, I was like, yeah, maybe I should do something about it. I also have really sensitive skin. My skin has been extra sensitive ever since I was really young. Stuff like detergent would irritate my skin. Stuff like any like creams, any kind of like makeup and stuff like that. Whenever I was really young, I'd put that on my skin and it would just like, give me a huge like reaction and stuff. And I would get like a rash, or it would turn like red and itchy and all that kind of stuff. So I have really sensitive skin. I have dry skin personally. So yeah, I'll be giving you maybe a bit more products for that kind of skin in general, but I'll try to help you out with maybe your own personalized, tailored stuff, what you may or may not, what you may need, or all that kind of stuff. So yeah. My biggest issue is dry, flaky skin, especially after showers. Please save me. I can help you with that. Alright, so I'll be drawing like like I'll be drawing sort of like a chart. There's a lot of information, so I think maybe like visually seeing it might be able to be a bit more helpful for you guys. So I'll bring out my trusty draw board. My trusty draw board. Actually, here, let me put this underneath the other. There you go. Come on, thank you for the super, baby. Thank you for the super. Okay, now that I've said my little intro. Now that I've said my little intro, I'd like to first start off with the basics. So, as you may know or maybe don't know, there's basically 3 main types of skin, if you will. Well, you also have Rex for sensitive skin. Of course I will. So basically, there's 3 types of skin. There's dry skin, oily skin, and then combination skin. So yeah, I talked to you a bit about dry skin. Dry skin can get flaky, can get itchy. It feels bad. Then there's oily skin. Oily skin is obviously skin that you can tell if you put your hands on your face, you might have like oil. you might like notice there's a lot of oil on your face, or you might have. Wait, why is my alert still underneath? Oh, there you go. Now there you go. It should be above now. Okay. The #1 skin combo. Oily skin is... I'll tell you why your skin is oily. I'll tell you why, but... So yeah, oily skin is... You can see it's oily, you can feel it's oily. It might feel a bit uncomfortable. And honestly, I'll tell you now, having oily skin is actually better for you than having dry skin. But I'll tell you why the reason that oily skin happens is basically when your skin is not properly hydrated, your skin will overcompensate by making its own oils. So it'll make too much oil basically. So it's good in the way that, you know, your skin is lubricated. It has the oils that it needs, but it can look a bit not the best, you know, kind of thing. And I mean, you don't want your skin to work that hard, so I'll help by telling you what you can do. What you can do to help that out. And then there's combination skin. Combination skin is when you have like patches that are dry and then you have patches that are oily. I think that does tend to be a bit like of a rarer skin type than the other two, but it does happen. That one's even more tedious to work with because some of it is dry. I think it usually tends to be like your forehead is dry and your chin, and then your cheeks tend to be oily, kind of thing. So that is combination skin. You think that's you? Okay. Oh yeah, also basically the reason that happens is because certain parts of your face tend to have more like oil glands, if you will. So it's easier for your skin to produce oil in certain parts compared to other parts. You got the oily 5-head? Let's go. Okay, other useful information for you to know is that unfortunately, damage to your skin is mostly irreparable. Like, aging damage is completely irreparable. You can prevent it. And obviously that's why it's better to start as early as you can. It's early to start as early as you can. Stuff like scars can mostly be repaired by your skin over time, but you do want to be... It can take a very, very long time. Like, if you get a scar on your face and you're wondering, like, you're like, oh, it's been a month, how is it still not gone? It can take a long time for your skin to heal. So that's why it's good to, you know, you want to prevent those stuff from happening. It can take months for like really big scars to go. Like, I think some scars can take like up to 6 months or like even a year or something like that. So basically prevention is key here, and that's what we want to do with skincare. Yeah, it's really crazy. But usually the main skin cycle is, I believe it's like something like 30 days or so. Like, your skin will like go through a cycle of where like your skin cells will sort of like repair itself and regenerate itself in like a month or so, basically. And that's when like you'll see like a bit of the scars tend to fade. But if it's like deeper scars, that can take a longer time. So don't fret if it takes a long time. Sometimes you really just have to be patient. If you plan on getting a scar, better make it cool like Gerald. Gerald Reeve of Rivia from the hit show and the hit game, The Witcher 3. Okay. Now that I've dumped a lot of information on you that you may or may not have known, I'd like to talk about a good routine to have, a good routine and the different types of products that there are. Okay, this is a bit hard to do. I'll talk about them in like the order that you should be using them if you have them, basically. And the way you want to do your skincare is you want to go from like the lightest product that you have to the like heaviest product. So let's say you have you buy a skincare product that is like really light and watery, then you want to use that first on your face, and then you want to go to like the more creamy, heavier products that you have. Dear Dr. Rosemi-sama, will you be teaching and giving recommendations for dealing with acne? Yes, I will. Acne it can be pretty like, you know, person by person kind of thing. But I'll give you some recommendations that I have. I'll give you here. Let me add that to my list of stuff. I'll talk about it a bit more in detail afterwards. So products and steps for acne. There you go. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about like the list of products that you want to do and what order do you want to do. So here, let me bring up my trusty drawing board. There we go. And there we go. So the thing with but I mean, like as I was saying with acne, is because acne can be caused by a certain amount of reasons. There can be different reasons for acne, and there's a lot of different types of acne. But I would be talking a bit about like maybe some stuff you can do or some stuff you can put to help it with, and you know, maybe some tips that can help it in general. But first of all, here is the skincare agenda, if you will. Ohayou gozaimasu, good morning! So let's start with number 1. And I need a cuter color than this. Maybe like a pink? Should we draw this with a pink color? Is this visible now? Number 1! Can you see this? Is it on screen? It is nice. Dear Dr. Rosemi, I have dry skin, but I'm very sensitive to products with odors and scents. Any recommendations? Yeah, I do! Well, Nexus, thank you! It's a little small? Well, I want to be writing a lot, so I'm gonna be writing a lot, so I have to make it small. It's not a Mario coin! Stop it! Okay, so, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of steps. Keep in mind that you do not need all of these steps. I'll sort of like highlight which ones is really important. If you want to keep it short and simple, I'll be kind of like highlighting which ones you will be needing or that you should be doing. Like, you don't need all of these steps. These is just like if you want to be extra, if you want to be fancy, if you're like a professional, or if you're already there kind of thing. But if you want to start off small, I'll be letting you know what you should maybe have to start with. Hi, Dr. Rosemi-sama. Will you go over blackheads and care removal and prevention? Thank you for the stream. Yeah, I will. Okay. Chana, thank you for the super. Thank you. Okay, so, one of the most important steps in skincare... Neko, thank you for joining. One of the most important steps in skincare is, obviously... I'm sorry if my handwriting looks like this. Cleansing! So, cleansing is really important. It's especially important if you wear sunscreen, which you should. Sunscreen is a really important step. Cleansing is really important if you wear sunscreen. It's really important if you use any other products on your face. It's important if you know you have like oilier skin. It's an important step. It's one of the most important steps. And it's one of the first steps that you will be starting with in your routine. So, there's actually 2 types of cleansing, and this is recommended if you use sunscreen or makeup. So you will be... How do I do this? Maybe I'll do it like this, like in a bullet point kind of format. But there's oil cleansing. This is actually called double cleansing. So let me type that right here. Double. Sir, if you can't read, I apologize. Double cleansing. So there's oil cleansing, and then there's like, I don't really know how to call it. Like normal cleansing, I guess. It would just be like a normal like gel cleansing or whatever. Whatever you just call it normal cleansing. Thank you very super. Don't know. Thank you. So I know you're like, Rosemi, I don't want my face to be oily. Why am I using an oil to cleanse my face? Well, oil is really good at removing oil and basically any other product from your skin. So that's why if you have makeup on, or if you have sunscreen on, you're gonna want to oil cleanse because it's the most efficient way of removing stuff from your skin. Yeah, basically like oil negates oil and all the bad stuff. So that's why you're gonna want to use an oil cleanser. Again, it's not necessary if you don't use sunscreen or makeup, but again, you should use sunscreen. So this might be important for you. So yeah, an oil cleanser is as it says, it's an oil. Alternatively, instead of using an oil cleanser, you can use what the heck did I just do? What the heck did I just do? Huh? Oh, there you go. Alternatively, you can use... Sounds pretty. I feel like I'm too zoomed in now. Is this fine? Oh, there you go. Is this okay? Okay, I think this might be a bit more enhanced. There you go. This should be a bit better. I'm a bit clumsy. I'm sorry. Okay, so alternatively, you can use micellar water. I think you might have heard about this. Micellar water is basically just like an oil cleanser. It's very gentle on the skin. If you have really sensitive skin, you should probably try out micellar water. It's probably your best option. Yeah, micellar water works basically like an oil cleanser. It'll remove all the dirt. It'll remove like sunscreen. It'll remove makeup. Yeah, and you want to use this by putting it like on a cotton pad and stuff like that. Whereas an oil cleanser, you can just sort of like put it on your face. But yeah, it basically has a similar function. Should I be using olive oil or motor oil? Steel, thank you. I am here for the tips. Okay, I'll try my best. I'll try my best to give you all my tips. Okay. What I need is soul cleansing. Here. If you want me to, I can also draw the products that I use just as like a little demonstration. Yeah, an oil cleanser, micellar water, and a water base. Our gentle foam cleanser. Also, yes, sunscreen. Exactly! You know what's up! So, I actually brought out the products that I use just so I can kind of sketch them. For an oil cleanser, the one I use, I've talked about this before. How the heck do you draw this? It looks like this. It has a little... It has a cute heart here, actually. This is a little cute heart. This is a... Okay, it doesn't look... Wait. It kind of looks like a coffin, now that I look at it. This is the, Saltimo... The Koze Saltimo Speedy Cleanser. It's in a pink bottle. Looks like this. Oh, it's in a pink bottle. And the text is blue. And it's like... This is on the cheaper side. It's... I believe... In yen, I think this is like... It's really cheap. It's probably like 600 or 700 yen. In dollars, I think... If it's like imported or whatever, it's probably like around like 12, 13, $13 or something. This lasts me I use this every day. It lasts me around like a few months, like 4 months. Will the products be on the exam? It won't be. So yeah, this is the oil cleanser that I use. It's very, very good. You can use a lot of oil cleansers. You actually can't use it while you have water on your face. It just makes it harder to like spread. This one you can, so that's why I like to use it. It's really cheap. It's you know, it's good for sensitive skin and it's amazing. I like it. Cheryl, thank you for joining. Welcome. And Chinoling, thank you for the super. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, and then as a gel cleanser, this is the cleanser that you want to use after, just to make sure, you know, that you get every last bit of like dirt or whatever off your face. It's also really good for removing that like oil cleanser that you had left. Personally, the one I use is the one I've been using for the past, I don't know how many years I've been using this. I've been using this for a while. The one I use is it is in the bottle. You can actually find this from like any pharmacy, any drugstore. Oh my god, it's kind of looking ugly in my drawing. I use the CeraVe. I'm not too sure how to pronounce the brand's name. It's a CeraVe. There's 2 different types of cleansers that they have, but I use the green one. It's the hydrating one. It kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like this. This is how it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm not the best artist. This is what it looks like. It's very good at what it does. It's very gentle. It has no scent and it's good. It's good for dry skin. It's also probably like pretty fine for oily skin also. You drink it from the straw? Oh, it does kind of look like a little juice pack the way I drew it. Alright, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. How often? No, you should be cleansing. So, yeah, I'll be talking about this a bit later on. But for cleansing, you'll be wanting to... Here, I'll add it next to it, actually. You'll be wanting to do this... every night? So you'll be wanting to do this every night. In the morning, if you want to, and especially if you have more oily skin, you can gel cleanse. You can do a gel cleansing only in the morning. You don't have to do an oil cleansing in the morning. If you really want to, and I would say if you have dry skin, you don't even really have to cleanse in the morning. I would personally say don't cleanse in the morning if you have dry skin, just because it's counterintuitive. It'll make your skin even drier. But you should be cleansing every night. And if you want to do a gel cleanse, do it in the morning. You don't have to double cleanse in the morning. So yeah, that is cleanser! And that should be the first step of your night routine. Or if your morning one, if you want to do like a normal like gel cleansing or foam cleansing in the morning. Okay! Hey, where's my tea? Oh. It was behind my cleanser. Yeah, like Patrick Bateman. Yeah. Oh my god, there's bots in my chat. Yeah. Does tea help with skin? It kinda does, but I'll talk about that a bit later on. Okay. Up next is number 2. Number 2. So after cleansing, it'll really depend on the kind of like products that you have. As I said, you should be using like the lighter products to the most heavy. Depending on what like consistency it is. Here, I'll even write consistency for those who come in a bit later. Consistency. Oh my god, what happened? How am I erasing stuff? Consistency. There you go. And so the reason for this is because you want the products to absorb in your skin. If you put the lighter ones, it'll go into your skin easier, and then the heavier ones will kind of sort of like seal it off. Whereas if you did the opposite, the lighter products wouldn't really get absorbed into your skin, right? So for this step, I mean, it's kind of like a series of steps if you want. There's a lot of different kinds of products that you can do. So I'll just like list them off, you know, in case you want to know about it. There's stuff like what should we start with? Exfoliants? Exfoliants? So when you're exfoliating your skin, this is a bit of a complicated topic because I feel like a lot of people don't really know too well about what exfoliating is. So exfoliating is basically you're helping your skin to regenerate as quickly as possible. You're accelerating the skin cell cycle, and it's good for like having your skin, you know, look better, look brighter, look, you know, get rid of scars and stuff like that. And there's two types of exfoliating. So there is I guess it would be called a chemical exfoliation. And then there's like physical. But let me tell you, physical exfoliation isn't actually really good for your skin. So what I mean by physical exfoliation is like when you take like a towel or something and you like rub it on your face and you think it's good for you, but it's not, because you're actually damaging like your skin in that way. And by damaging it, you're getting rid of the skin cells, yes, but you're not doing it in like a way that is gentle for your skin. So it's not actually really good. Yeah, it's actually not good. Yeah, you need to avoid doing that. Chemical exfoliation, there's a lot of different types. There's a few different types, not a lot of them, but the main ones would be AHAs and BHAs. The difference is just sort of like in the ingredients that they use. Oh yeah. Here's also something that you need to know. If you want to get into chemical exfoliants, you should sort of like let your skin get used to it, because it does take a while for your skin to get used to like exfoliating. So you should start mainly like using it like a few times a week. Like I'm talking like maybe like once to twice a week. You want to start with like once or twice, 2 times a week, and then you can move up to maybe like, I don't know, like 3 to 5, or every day if it's very gentle. If it's very gentle, you can go to like every day. A product that I use for exfoliating is a very cheap one. I'm gonna be talking about this brand quite a bit because I do like this brand. It's so cheap, it's so good at what it does. How do I draw this? Where is it? There you go. It's in a like little dropper. Oh god. Wait, I gotta draw this bigger. It's too tiny. There we go. The brand that I use is the... crap, I can't even draw it on here. This is The Ordinary. So this is a really like good budget brand if you don't have that. If you don't want to like spend much money on stuff. It's a bit like no frills. It is what it is. You know, it comes like mostly by ingredient kind of thing. The exfoliant that I use is the lactic acid 5%. There's a 10% one and it's a lot stronger. If you use a 10% one, you should use it a lot less often. I use the 5% one and I use it every day. But again, if you want to like get used to using an exfoliant, you probably want to use it like a few times a week to begin with, even if it's on the gentle side. So yeah. Oh my god, what does it look like this? I believe the one is kind of has like an orangey tint to it, kind of like this. And then there's like the tag on that. And then it's like Dr. Rosemi, I swiped some funky chemicals from a chemistry lab. Will that work as a chemical exfoliant? It depends what chemicals it is. But probably not. Thank you for the super. Have you heard of Eaton? I feel like this is a D's nuts joke, so I'm gonna tell you it before you can tell me it. D's nuts. Thank you for the super. Great. So yeah, that's some exfoliants. I brought this up first because the one I have is very, very like watery. It's very liquidy. So if you get something like this, you can... Thank you for the super chat. If you get something like this, you would probably wanna like use it first in your routine. Okay, what else do we have? What else is something else that you can use? There's stuff like here you go. Emotions? So emotions is kind of like a watery, like it's kind of like an in-between of like a watery, like creamy texture. It's still mostly watery. Emulsion. It's pronounced emulsion. Not emotion. Emulsion. The one I have is actually a really good one. It's like kind of like a, I don't know. It has a lot of purpose with it. Here, let me. So emulsions, yeah, it's just kind of like it's kind of like a more watery serum if you want. And then there's, as I mentioned, there's also serums. And then I guess there's like toners. So these are all different types of like products or like liquids that you could put in your face as like an in-between step after cleansing. Toners, actually wait, maybe I should put this in like the order of the lightest to the heaviest. So actually, it depends on the consistency, but usually I guess toners would go. Oh my gosh. Oh god, this is looking kind of bad. Oh god, we have a patch of nothingness. There we go. There we go. So yeah, so this would be sort of like the lightest to like the most heavy consistency kind of thing. Toners do tend to be like very liquid. Emulsions is that kind of like in between, and then serums tends to be a bit thicker, if you will. What is there more bots in my chat? Oh god. There you go. There we go. Do they all do the same? I mean, it depends on the product. That's the thing. I cannot say like they all do the same because you know there's like products that like can be like, oh, this product is good for like brighter skin. This product is good for, you know, like I don't know, more moisturizing your skin, you know, kind of thing. So it really depends. Like they don't all do the same thing. They're just types of products, if you will. So yeah. There's not a specific use because it's more like a type of product, as I said. Yeah. So this would probably be the order of just like thickness and consistency. What's the goal of this category? This is mostly the goal, like the category that will address the needs that you want on your skin. So as I mentioned again, if you want like more moisturized skin, if you want brighter skin, if you wanna like, I don't know, you know, like make your pores less apparent kind of thing, this would probably be the category where you would get these products. Let's see. Okay, so for these products, I can sort of give a few recommendations if you want. I'll sort of draw them out again. You were using toner last? Yeah, toner should be definitely like near the beginning of your skincare routine. Oh, the pores thing interests you? So I actually use a product that's good for pores. Here, let me draw it out. It's actually by The Ordinary again. It's the niacinamide. So this is good for like if you want like brighter skins, or if you have like, if you want your pores to seem less apparent. The niacinamide. Wow, niacinamide. And this is the acid, the lactic. Niacinamide. Again, by The Ordinary. Okay. Yeah. Niacinamide, yeah. So I'll talk about it a bit if you actually want to know about it. It's a good product for basically brightening your skin. If you have redness on your skin, it's also really good for helping like redness seem a bit less apparent. But it's also really good for like sort of like shrinking the appearance of pores. So it's a very good like overall ingredient on your face. So yeah, if you like, it's really like a multitasker, and that's why it's a really good product to have in your routine, I would say. Yeah, it's the one with the it's like niacinamide plus zinc or something. That's the full name or something. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry, I just need to catch up with my breath a second. So I use like a lot of different products in the morning and a lot of different products at the night, just so there's like no overlap, so I can like, you know, give each like product its time to do its own thing. For example, in the morning I'll use an emulsion. The one I use is here, let me try. I do tend to have like a lot of I mentioned this before, but I'm a big fan of and these three like types of skincare, these three different types of skincare tend to have like a lot of like more sensitive options for like sensitive skins. So I do tend to use a lot of like Japanese skincare. Sometimes I'll use some Korean skincare every now and then. It'll really depend on the brand, and I'll use a bit of like French skincare every now and then also. I do think their micellar water is really good. But yeah. So this one that I use as an emulsion is the Meishoko. Hold on, I don't even emulsion, and it's kind of like a 3-in-1. It's really good. It's really like moisturizing for your skin. And it's kind of like okay. There you go. So yeah, so that's the emulsion that I use. As for serums, there's a really like popular Korean one. It's the Innisfree green tea serum. It's really good also. I use that one in the morning. Thinking out of all the products I'll mention, this is probably the most costly one. I think it's like $25 or like $30 or something like that. But it'll last you like quite a few months. So here, let me draw this one really quickly. And it'll kind of look like this. Innisfree is actually a really good brand. It's a really good Korean brand. I can recommend it. It tends to be a bit more like natural. It tends to use a lot like, for example, their green tea line is really good. I can recommend that one. So I will write, this is the Innisfree green tea. Green tea, tea serum. And so this one's also just really good for like bright skin and moisturized skin kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, their cherry blossom stuff. I actually recently tried the moisturizer one. It was nice. It wasn't my favorite thing. It was just kind of like alright. But yeah, their like cherry blossom line is like, it's fine, you know. It's not like the best one, I would say. Yeah, so that is the whole category of like sort of like in betweens with a bunch of like different types of products. After that, we have a really important step. Again, I've sort of said this, but I feel like this is a bit more like optional, you know, kind of thing. I'll even add it here. This is a bit more optional. It'll sort of like address your needs kind of thing, as I mentioned. But it's not like necessary. It's like if you want really, really, really nice skin kind of thing. How do I address his needs? Ugh. I didn't think about how this layout would look. Okay. Number 3 is the most important part well, I would say again, one of the most important ones is moisturizing. Now, you've all heard this term. Moisturizer is so important. Moisturizing is really, really important. Moisturizing is basically... So there's a term that's hydrating, and it's actually not the same thing as moisturizing. But let's just focus on moisturizing for now. Moisturizing is sort of like giving that like water to your skin. I know a product that's been really popular lately is sort of hyaluronic acid. Like everywhere in like skincare like products have been like, here's our hyaluronic acid, which moisturizes your skin, kind of thing. And it's like moisturizing is basically just like you're trapping the water in your skin. You're making sure that your skin has water. And again, having water in your skin is really important because as you know, the human skin is made out of mostly water. The human body is made out of mostly water, kind of thing. So yeah, moisturizing really important, especially if you have dry skin. But as I mentioned before, even if you have oily skin, you'll want to moisturize too. It'll help your skin actually be less oily, kind of thing. So yeah, moisturizing really important. There's a lot of different types of moisturizers. As long as it's something that does the job, I feel like you don't have to be fancy with a moisturizer. Like in the end, it'll sort of like all tend to do the same thing. Ohayou gozaimasu, good morning. It all tend to do the same thing. You don't have to be fancy with it at all. As long as you find a product that like works for your face or like your face isn't sensitive to, that's fine. Like you don't need like a like again, as I said, if you want to address your needs, you'd probably be best off with going with like a toner, an emulsion, or a serum or something like that. A lot of moisturizers are like, our moisturizer is really good for like brightening your skin, but that's just kind of like an extra, or you can find it like, or you can sort of like add that product in another step. A good moisturizer just really moisturizes your skin, kind of thing. So yeah, you know, as long as it does what it has to, that's a good moisturizer in my opinion. The one I use comes in a really huge amount, and this thing lasts forever. This baby can last you like 2 years or something, or maybe even more actually. I think this might like last 2 or 3 years. I don't know. Anyways, it's really crazy. The moisturizer that I use is again something that you can find really easily. Okay. Moisturizer that I use is the how do I draw this? Like this? like this? Yeah, this is fine enough. It's the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. So yeah, I think this retails for about like 10 to 15 or something. This thing will last you, I'm not kidding you, like 2 years or something like that. It's a really good moisturizer. It does what it has to. It has no scent. It's good for like sensitive skin. It's really thick. So this thing is really, really thick. It's especially good in the winter. But if you want to in the summer, like just put a bit less, and it still do the same thing. Yeah, this is definitely on the thicker side. But it's really good. Like even if it's thick, it doesn't feel thick on your skin once you like, you know, pat it in, or once it like gets absorbed. It really like it's not that bad for your skin. Like I use this both in the summer and in the winter, and it's really not that bad. So yeah, this is the CeraVe. It's in like a weird tub kind of thing. It has a little blue thing here. CeraVe. Is mayo a moisturizer? No. Sounds kind of what? Wait, do you moisturize your face with mayo? But yeah, like a lot of people like use this, and I think a lot of people can vouch for it. I can vouch for it. It's really good. It's a really good product. It does what it has to. Is cucumber a moisturizer? Yeah, I had a hair product once that actually had mayo in it. Or did it just look like a mayo bottle? I don't know, but I tried that once, and I don't know. It was kind of weird. I can't remember what it was. It was like a Korean product. I think it was just in a bottle that looked like mayo or something. I can't remember. Gaslit me into thinking I swear I remember something like this. Yeah, I think it might have been like the skin food brand. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not talking about hair products. I'm not talking about hair products. So yeah, that's that. That's moisturizer. Do you have a recommendation for a thinner moisturizer? I dislike the feeling of lotion moisturizer, and the one I use smells weird. A thinner one? Man, I've only used this product for like the past so many years. Let's see. Do I know any thinner moisturizer? I think most of the ones that I've tried, just because I do tend to have like drier skin, has been on like the heavier side. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really see. I guess like I just mentioned, like the only like non-heavy one that I've used recently was like this one, like Innisfree from the Korean brand, and I didn't really like it. Like I didn't really like the moisturizer. You know, thick is good. Like having a thick moisturizer is good. The Costar. Oh yeah, Costar X is really good actually. The ultra moisturizing lotion with birch shop. Oh, that actually might be a good one. You'll try it anyways. The thing with the CeraVe is, again, you don't have to put a lot. You can only put like a little. But yeah, if you don't like the feeling of like a cream one, you should definitely try a gel format like type. 日本語喋れよ。うっせえよ。嫌だよ。みよみよさん、スパチャありがとう。Thank you. Thank you. So wait, what was I talking about? Oh my god. Tell him about it. 嫌だよ。So yeah, again, if you don't like thicker cream ones, you should definitely use a gel type moisturizer. And there's a lot of gel types, and you'll just have to like try them yourself. Fuzakennayo? Oh my god, fuzakennayo! もう帰れよ! Joke, funny joke. Okay. Next up. Number 4. Okay. So I think I mentioned this before, but this is one of the most... Would you recommend Dove products for skin? I'm not sure. Do they have skincare products? Or like, what do you mean by Dove products? Because I think Dove like makes like soaps and shampoo, right? Yeah, so next up is one of the most actually, before I get to sunscreen, I want to talk about oils. Oils. So I mentioned like that there being a difference between like hydrating and moisturizing before. Oils are important to like moisturizer is sort of like the surface level of your skin. It'll be like how much water is in your skin. But if you want like your skin to like be looking good from the inside, kind of like the bottom level of your skin, if that makes sense, you're gonna want to use an oil. So that's what hydrating is basically. And it's really important to hydrate your skin. And I mentioned this before. People with oily skin is typically their skin like overcompensating for not having enough hydration in their skin. So I know it may sound a bit like counterintuitive, but if you have oily skin, if you put oil on your face, over time, your skin will stop producing as much oil itself. しみ様大好きだよ。本当？ありがとう。Which one first? So, what you can do actually is you can sort of like mix an oil in your moisture. You can sort of like put it on at the same time. Just because it's easier to like spread both of them that way. But typically, I would say put the oil after, but you can put them on at the same time. It doesn't really matter that much. They're sort of like their order is kind of like inversible. But yeah, you can just sort of like put an oil on your moisturizer if you want. It's about the same thing. So yeah, so there's a lot of different types of oils. There's actually 2 different types of oils. There's like a lighter oil. There's crap, I can't think of the word at the top of my head. It's like a really scientific word. But there's lighter oils and a bit heavier oils. But if you want like a really good oil to start with, I would recommend trying Squalling Oil, because it's an oil that your skin produces normally. So it's one of those oils on the lighter side, and it's really easy for absorption because your skin produces it. So your skin's like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's it. Oleic and linoleic oils. That's the terms. So yeah, so I would recommend trying Squalling Oil. If you want to start using oil for the first time. But yeah, there's a lot of types of oil. There's jojoba oil, there's marula oil, there's rosehip oil. There's rosehip oil. I know this is not something you have to deal with, but do you happen to know if these products work if you have facial hair? You mean like a beard? Because I feel like if you have a beard, it might sort of like stop the products from like absorbing in the bottom of your skin as well. But I mean, it should work, and you know, worst case scenario, it'll moisturize your beard instead. Kind of thing, right? Thank you here to Supa. How do you keep the products from staining your bed sheets? They seem to take forever to dry from my skin. Oh, I guess there's really no way from stopping that from happening. I guess you'll just want to like do it as early as you can before going to bed, kind of thing. But I do want to talk about actually absorption. So when you put on skincare products, you want you want the products to get absorbed in your skin as quickly as possible. And a good way to do that is you want to like tap your skin. When I had just started like doing this method, I would like I would like slap my skin really hard. You know, I'd be like bah, bah, bah. Bah, oh, don't worry about that. I would like bah, 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 bah. But you really don't have to do it that hard, you know? You can just sort of like do it like really gently, like very gentle, like tap motions into your skin, and it will help the product like sink in as quickly as possible, and you know, get in your skin as much as possible. Another, you know, actually I'll talk about this later. Beat myself up every morning, yeah. You punched yourself? So yeah, again, Squalling Oil is really good. The one I use again is from The Ordinary. It's just the cheapest one. It's good. It does what it has to. I can stock up on these products like and have them always in my house. And this is Squalling Oil by The Ordinary. But I'm sure a lot of other brands have Squalling Oil. So yeah, there's a lot of different kind of oils. There's like jojoba oil, as I mentioned, marula, rosehip. There's so many other oils. Like most oils, you can actually use them on your face. And no, I'm not talking about cooking oils. I'm not talking about cooking oils. You've decided on rosehip. Rosehip is actually one of the trickier oils. Rosehip oil it has some properties that's good for like so heard it said. I've actually never used it, but apparently rosehip oil is good if you have like acne and stuff, and you sort of like want to help with like scarring and like getting rid of acne. I think rosehip oil might be better for you. But if you want to try out a safe oil that like definitely is just like good in general, definitely try it or start with a squalling. Yeah. You do moisturizers and or oils both morning and night. Yeah, so you'll want to moisturize here every night. You want to moisturize day and night. And oils also, you can use it day and night, or you can just use it nighttime. Like it's not that, you know, you can just sort of like do what you feel is best. If you don't want to go out looking like really like your face is like shining, then maybe don't put it in the morning. Maybe try to only put it at night. But it's, you know, as long as you put it once a day, I would say it's good. Morning, night, morning or night or both, kind of thing. This one again, it's sort of like on the topic of exfoliants, toners, emulsions, and stuff like that. Just sort of like, you can do it either, I guess. You can do it either. I hear that skincare products absorbs better at night, just because like your skin is repairing itself, and you know, like doing all its good stuff at night. So apparently there's slightly bit more benefits to like using these stuff at night, but you can use it in the morning or the night. It doesn't really matter. Morning, night. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's oils. Good for hydrating. Nice. Okay. Here, I've been trying to talk about this for so long because this step is so important. Wait, why can't I get my pink? There we go. 5. Sunscreen. So many people tend to neglect this step. Any makeup remover suggestions? Yeah, I suggested Micellar Water, but the one I use is the Kosei Softimo Speedy Cleansing Oil. And I can vouch by that one. Okay, sunscreen. Sunscreen is such an important step. Again, as I mentioned, you cannot reverse aging. Like, once your skin starts getting wrinkles, once your skin starts looking older, there's no getting it to look younger. So sunscreen is so important in that matter of like fact that like, if you wanna, all you can do is prevent. The sun, it's true, the sun is a deadly laser. So the sun, here, let me draw the sun. As much as I love the sun is kind of evil. The sun is basically responsible for like having your skin age and stuff like that. I'm gonna give him some shades because he's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, so the sun has UVA and UVB. Ultraviolet A. I don't know what the A stands for, nor the B. I don't know if it has something that stands for it or not. But oh yeah, A is actually aging. Wait, why am I saying this like I don't know? A is aging. My brain don't work. So there's ultraviolet A. The A stands for aging. That is what's responsible for giving your skin wrinkles and stuff over time. So for example, UVB is UV burning, and this is what's responsible for like tanning and stuff like that, or like burning, tanning, whatever your skin tends to do. And this is really only possible if you're outside. Like if you're next to a window, you won't get UVB rays, but you will get UVA rays because that one goes through windows. It goes through like car windows, it goes through normal windows. So if you're next to a window, you'll actually get UVA rays on your skin, but you won't get UVB. So that's why you want 10 when you're next to a window, but your skin will get older by being next to a window. So that's why it's important to wear sunscreen almost every day. Almost every day. So, めっちゃ大事だよ、日焼け。So that's why. That's why you want to wear so this one, the A stands for aging. Yake dome wa daiji. Okay, so sunscreen is expensive? It really depends. I'll have some suggestions. They're not that bad in my opinion. UVB is the skin's way of teabagging. So yeah, so that's why, you know, even if you're like, I don't know, at work, even if you're at school, you kind of want to wear sunscreen, especially if you're next to a window. If you're not next to a window and you don't go out at all, then you're fine. But even if you're going out for like, you know, 10 minutes in a day, or like even like 20 minutes or something, it's still important to wear sunscreen. But here's the thing with sunscreen. So a sunscreen, whenever you wear it, it'll last for 3 to 4 hours. That's why you wanna reapply it every 3 to 4 hours. This is something that is really tedious, but it'll just stop working after that time. It's not like it has like... It doesn't have an infinite amount. Like, you'll wear it, but it'll stop working after that time. That's why you'll wanna always constantly reapply it. It's especially important to wear it around the times of the day from like 11 a.m. to like 4 p.m. I would say is when the sun is the most strongest. So you'll probably especially want to wear it around these times of the day. If it's a bit earlier or later, the sun rays will be a bit less strong, but you should still wear it, basically, kind of thing. And even if it's cloudy, snowy, it's important to wear it because these rays go through clouds. They go through clouds. So even if you can't see the sun is there messing up your skin. Yeah, actually snow actually makes the sun worse because snow reflects all of these UV rays back at you. So it'll hit you a lot more like directly. It's true. Snow makes the like sun's rays a lot more stronger. Yep. That's why you should wear it. Even if it's snowing, even if it's cloudy. So yeah, so that's that. And yeah, so sunscreen you should reapply it every 3 to 4 hours, kind of thing. Yeah, even if it's raining, it goes through clouds. The UV rays go through clouds. Can you also use spray sunscreen? I mean, yeah, you can. You can technically. Rosemi, how does Alira keep being beautiful then if the sun is that evil? If hot, why evil? Literally, isn't the sun hot? Thanks for the sunscreen advice, Dr. Rosemi. If I go out after 7 p.m, do I still need sunscreen? Also, when I sweat, it gets in my eyes. Any recommendation for oily skin people? So, actually... I get what you mean by like a lot of like products like tend to like drip into your eyes, especially when it's like really, really hot. A good way to deal with that is to like wear like powder. It doesn't have to be like makeup powder. It can just be like a powder that'll like, you know, make the products less like slippery on your skin. And when you do that, it'll tend to like slip on your face less and go less into your eyes. So you should definitely try that out. If you go out after 7 p.m, I would say there's not really much sun after 7 p.m. So you're probably fine as long as you're not like standing in the sun. It's probably alright. You can probably get away with it. Ime! Sunscreen sticks are a very nice alternative for reapplying it throughout the day. Exactly! Exactly. Sunscreen sticks and like sprays are really good for like reapplying it on the face. I spend about 10 to 15 minutes in the car driving home from work. Do you think that needs sunscreen? Yeah, I would say yeah. Honestly, like, yes. Again, as I mentioned, it can go through windows. So, like, your skin will get those UVAs through the windows, even if your window's not open. So, you should definitely probably apply sunscreen. Hey! Does the moon have UV rays? No, not really. Meeple Burgers, thank you for the donut. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What if you're tanned? So the way it works is, if you have more tanned skin, you'll be less likely to burn, and your skin's like capacity for absorbing these rays will be slightly higher than people who tend to have fairer skin. But you should still be using that. That still doesn't mean that like you won't get those like UVA stuff. Basically, your tolerance to UVB will be slightly higher, but you'll still get the UVA rays. So you should still be you should still be using sunscreen, technically, kind of thing. Thank you for the super also. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's that. Sunscreen. There's a lot of good sunscreens. There's a lot of good ones. They each have their own formula, but a type of sunscreen that I really, really like love that just feels like really light on your body. I think Japanese sunscreens tend to be really good at like like a lot of sunscreens you can feel them, like they kind of feel gross, they kind of feel like sticky kind of thing. Japanese sunscreens are really good at not feeling gross and sticky, and they tend to have higher SPFs. The Biore one is really good. There's like a few other brands. There's like the Nivea brands, the Biore one. What is that one that I have? Oh, it's right here. Skin Aqua. There's a lot of like really good Japanese sunscreen brands. So if you're looking for a sunscreen, I would say start there. But otherwise, what you find at like a pharmacy might just be fine enough. Are there two types of sunscreens, chemical and mineral? Yeah, there are actually. So okay, I'll talk about those. So there's mineral and wait, let me type. Mineral and chemical sunscreens. Mineral sunscreens tend to be those like sunscreens that like will leave like a white cast on you. So it'll look a bit like, it'll give you that white cast on your skin when you put it on. But the good thing about it is that it takes effect immediately. Whereas chemical sunscreens, it tends to take like 15 minutes, up to 15 minutes until like where you apply it for it to be working. So if you're applying a chemical sunscreen, you have to wait 15 minutes before you go out in the sun kind of thing for it to work. But these will tend to be more like transparent. Whoa, what happened to my thingy? These will tend to be more transparent, whereas these ones tend to have like a white cast. But this one is like immediate kind of thing. I also hear these are like better for sensitive skins in the way that like it tends to be a bit more gentler. But there's some like goodly formulated chemical ones, so you don't really have to like worry about that if you're using like a really good formulated chemical sunscreen. Which one do I recommend? So yeah, a lot of people mention this one. There's the Biore one. It's just so good. Whenever I see them or whenever I can buy it, I just buy a bunch of them. It looks like this. Yeah. Biore. Isn't it white? I think the text might be in white. This is the Biore. Aqua something? Is it Aqua Rich? It might be that one. So yeah, Biore really good. It feels good. It's very light on your skin. You should try that out. It's like the best sunscreen ever. You should definitely try that one out. Yeah, other than that, there's a lot of good ones. If you want one that you might find at a pharmacy, what is the name of that one? It's What's that French sunscreen? What is it? Wait, what is it? I can't remember the. Oh, is it like Yeah, that one. It's in like a white and orange bottle. This one's also really gentle, but it has a bit of more like that sticky feeling on it. So really, like if you're alright with that sticky feeling, you should try this one. It's really good. Otherwise try like a Japanese sunscreen for sure. I think it's like La Roche-Posay or something. La Roche-Posay. They have a really good minute. So this one is like chemical. This one is mineral. Although I do think it's possible to have sunscreens that are both chemical and mineral, or they both have like both types of ingredients in them. So yeah, so that's that sunscreen. Yeah, this one's a bit more expensive. This is like, I used this once and that was like a few years ago, but it's definitely on the more expensive side. This is a bit more like, this one is like pretty cheap. Okay. What else do I have to talk about? What else do I have to talk about? Let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about SPF. So basically, SPF, I think it's like above 30. You tend to want to get one like SPF 30, right? That's like the baseline. Anything below 30 is not enough for day-to-day kind of thing. Like the thing is, even with sunscreen on, you'll still get some damage from the sun, but it'll mostly deflect like almost all of it. And the higher it is, obviously the better it is at like deflecting that thing, but it tends to actually cap around like 30. Like you won't get that much more benefit from going like from like 30 to 50. But if you want to be like extra safe, you can get that 50. It's just it's not that much higher compared to like 30. So that's why 30 is a really good like number to look for. But 50 is also really good. Like 30 is great. 50 is even better, but you don't want to go anything below 30. You don't want to go below 30. What about 100? That's just like unnecessary. Oh, see y'all, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah. It's like 30 SPF is the stop cap in the sunscreen defense stat. Basically, like, but anything below that is, I would not recommend anything below 30. So don't fall for like an SPF 15. It's not good. Yeah, it has like lessening rewards. Yeah, that's how it works. Min-maxing skincare. So that's that. What else do I have to talk to you about? I think that's more or less it for like products. Again, I was gonna say, like, if you guys wanna have like a sort of like a base skincare routine, I would definitely say start with cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen. That's if you want like a very if you're really pressed for time, if you don't have that big of a budget, definitely go with those three. Those are the most important ones to me. Oils are also really important, though. I would say, like, many people would say oils aren't as good as they are, but I would say having a good oil in your routine is also really important. But if you want to keep it simple, if you want to keep it like not that messy, definitely go with those three. Those are really important. Yeah, okay, that's that. What about blackheads and whiteheads? I think I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned those specifically, but exfoliating is really, really good for both whiteheads and blackheads. If you have those, definitely look into exfoliating. So yeah. Oh, thank you for the super. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dan. Alright, thank you. I've been using the CeraVe product since you mentioned them months ago. I hope you're liking them. I really hope you're liking them. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Let me put this here. I have a bit more tips to give you guys. A little bit like more knowledge to talk about and a little bit more tips to give you guys. I just wanted to really like talk about the products and get like the steps out of the way first kind of thing. Oh, here, let me put this here. Any tips for skincare in the other parts of the body? Yeah, I was actually gonna talk about that. Yeah. Okay, so I've seen people talk about popping pimples. Please do not pop pimples. That is one of the worst things you can do. Let me tell you why. So a pimple, when you get a pimple, it's basically like you know when you like cut your leg, right? You get a wound. A pimple is basically a wound on your face. And now if you're popping a pimple, you're basically making that wound worse. You're making it worse. So do not pop pimples. It's so important that you don't pop pimples. There's no benefits in popping pimples. Like you think it'll heal faster, it won't. It won't. You think it'll like look better, it won't. It'll leave a scar. It'll be really, really, really bad. I know it seems tempting. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go away, Java. I do not want to update Java update checker. Go away. So yeah, so it's look, I just got distracted by Java. It's so hard. Anyways, popping pimples is really, really not good. Just don't pop them, blast them. So yeah, you don't want to pop pimples. There's no benefit to it. It'll heal badly. The scar will take forever to heal. If you have a good skincare routine, your pimples will heal itself in time. You just have to be patient, and I guarantee you that the time you will wait for your skin to heal it normally will take less time than if you popped it. That being said, people were asking about acne earlier. There's a lot of different types of acne. There's like cystic acne, which is like that like really bad like acne that you get like deep below your skin and you can't even pop that. Something that works if you have like mild acne, you should definitely try benzoyl peroxide. It's like, I guess it typically tends to come as a cream that you can get at like a pharmacy or a drugstore. That just tends to work if you have like mild acne. But if you have really bad cystic acne, you'd probably really want to go see a dermatologist because they'll be able to prescribe something that'll work better for it. I know that sometimes like I think I've heard about it. Sometimes some people get acne so bad that they have to like prescribe like medication kind of thing. That's like the worst possible case scenario. Otherwise like there is a few creams that you should like try. Like again, like BP is really good. Benzoyl peroxide is really good if you have like mild acne. So you should definitely try that one out. But yeah, otherwise, you know, certain products just having like a good base like routine helps for acne. It'll help your skin be stronger and be less prone to acne in general. So like if you're cleansing, if you're moisturizing, if you have like oils and all that kind of stuff, your skin will be healthier and will get less pimples in general. But if you have like, again, sometimes like hormones can be the issues behind like really, really bad acne, and that's when you should go see a dermatologist. They'll be able to prescribe you stuff that you won't be able to get otherwise. But yeah. So yeah, that's that. And again, if you have like really light acne, try exfoliating. As I said, having a chemical exfoliant is just really good for that in general also. Yes. Okay. Other tips I can give you though. Here is what you should not do and might make you more likely to get pimples, to get worse skin, stuff like that. The biggest thing that got rid of acne for me, changing pillowcases every single day, no exceptions. So here's stuff that you don't want to do. I know you touch your face. Do not touch your face. Do not like throughout the day, you might want to put your like face on your hands. You might want to touch your face. You might want to like do this or that. Do not touch your face. That is one of the worst things you can do. That's one of the worst things you can do. But my face is so pretty, I know. But you'll stop touching your face right now. Right now. Your hands tend to be a lot more dirty than you think it is, and just having like that dirt on your face will tend to clog up like your pores and make your skin like more prone to getting acne. It just happens. I know so many people do it, but it's really, really bad in general. What if you want to itch? Can we touch others' face? Like someone else's face? Wait. No? It's the same concept. If I don't touch it, no one will. So yeah, touching your face is really, really bad. Yeah, as Bud just mentioned, change your pillowcases as you know. It doesn't have to be every day kind of thing, but doing it like frequently enough is really, really good. Also, I don't think I know a lot of people don't tend to change their like bed sheets or their pillowcases that often. That can be a reason why your skin is a lot worse than it is. So make sure you do that at least every now and then, please. Yeah. So yeah, just do it, you know, like just do it often enough. It can be really bad for your skin. You haven't changed it in 18 years? God. Oh god. So yeah, so don't touch your face, change your bed sheets. Rosemi-sama, you almost sound like a super nice drill instructor saying don't touch your face. Like a drill instructor. C807, thank you to Supa. Thank you. You will change your face. You will not touch your face. Do you hear me? You will not touch it. Thank you to Supa. You probably don't shave your face often, but should you be doing all of this before or after shaving? Is it okay to use these products on open pores? I wanna say if you shave your face, probably it's fine to like do skincare after. Some products might like sting though, like especially I think mostly exfoliants will sting. So maybe if you're shaving your face, maybe don't exfoliate on the same day where you shave. I guess I don't know if people shave every day. I don't know if that's a thing. Noah, thank you for the donut. Thank you. So yeah, probably don't exfoliate only on the day where you're shaving, kind of thing. What? People shave every day? Huh? I don't know why I thought people like shaved like once a week or something. What the heck? Is it okay if VTubers touch my face? Let me check your skin here. Let me see what's going on. I see. Oh, I see you have a bit of dryness here. You're a bit oily here. Oh, you're gonna want to use a good exfoliant. You're gonna. Oh, I see you don't use much sunscreen. Getting a bit wrinkly. Are we? I see. Oh, well. You've been touching your face, haven't you? You've been touching your face, haven't you? Oh, stop it. Stop touching your face. Dr. Rosemi, I'm 75 years old. You have very good skin for a 75-year-old. I'll give you that. So yeah, as I was saying, also something else that can help with skin in general is watch the detergent that you're using to wash your like pillowcases and your sheets and stuff, you tend to want to use like a more milder one. It just tends to be better for like your face and your skin in general, especially if you're like sleeping on your side and like, you know, your face is against your pillowcase and stuff like that. So, you know, watch that also, because really that can be a big factor if like you were noticing, like if you tend to sleep on one side mainly and you tend to notice like a lot more pimples on one side than the other one. It could be your detergent kind of stuff. I'm sorry, doctor, I'll do my best. Kayama, thank you to Super. To look at my wrinkles. Tony, thank you. So yeah. That's that. What else should you not do to worsen your skin? Oh yeah. I actually don't think I mentioned this, but this is something that I do all the time. It's just kind of like my life now. I'm just kind of used to it. Can you give us tips about scalp? Scalp? I'll try. I'm not as knowledgeable about scalp, but I'll try my best. In a little bit. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, by the way. When you do your skincare, I guess maybe a few people don't notice, but you want to wash your hands before you do it. It's the same reason why you don't want to like put your hands on your face, but you want to wash your hands before you do your whole skin. But you know, before you're like cleansing your face with like dirty hands, before you're putting on these products on your face, because it doesn't matter if you're putting products on your face if you're using hands that you didn't clean, that are like dirty or that have like, you know, bacteria and stuff on it, kind of thing. So yeah, obviously before you're doing your whole like cleansing or all this whatever, wash your hands. It's really, really important. It's really, yeah. I mean, some people can say it's obvious, but I feel like, you know, maybe some people just don't know better. But yeah, it's really important. I'm interested in scalp and hair care. Oh, I'll try my best. I'm trying my best. Try my best. So yeah, that's that. So those were like stuff to not do when you're doing your skincare. Other stuff that can be really, really good for your skin is drinking lots of water. And I know you might be like, I drink a lot of tea, but water itself is just a lot better for your skin than drinking tea. Like if drinking water is like 100%, drinking tea will be like 30%, 50% as good. So you really want to drink water if you want like really, really good skin. Drink a lot of water. And I know it can sound tedious, or you're like, oh, you know, it's so easy to like think about not drinking water, but it's just really good for your skin. If you want really good skin, drinking and water and sleeping like a lot is just, you have really good skin. If you sleep a lot, if you sleep like the recommended hours, or if you're not like if you're not like sleep deprived, if you're drinking a lot of, if you're hydrated with water, your skin will just be so much better. It'll be a lot better. Beauty sleep is real. It is. It really is. Any advice for getting rid of eye bags? Oh my god, you know, I totally forgot to talk about eye creams. You should use an eye cream. An eye cream is like a moisturizer for like the area underneath your eye, because the area underneath your eye is especially thin, sensitive and all that, and you want to really like pat that in very gently, because you don't want to like pull on the skin beneath your eye, because it's so thin that you can like easily like get wrinkles and stuff by like being too rough with it. So you want to use an eye cream. The one I use is the one from the same brand that I mentioned earlier, the Japanese one, the Meishoku. There's eye cream in that brand. It's really, really good. It's my favorite. I use that all the time. Otherwise, another one that I have is the Innisfree Orchid eye cream. That's also pretty good. Those are two good eye creams, so you should try those out. So yeah, drinking water really good for your skin. I exfoliated under my eyes. No. There's actually one area that you don't want to exfoliate. You don't want to like touch that area. Like, I mean, if you're like putting on products there, be really gentle with it, but don't do anything like rough, like exfoliating under your eyes. That's because the skin there is already thin enough as it is, so you want to be extra gentle with that. I'm rubbing ice cream on my face. Ethan, thank you. you're going to buy a new pillow, what do you recommend? So actually, it might be a bit like what's the term, extra or whatever, but having a silk pillowcase is really good for like, because if you have like a silk pillowcase versus a cotton pillowcase, the silk one won't really absorb as much product from your face when you're sleeping, and it won't like pull on your skin as much as a cotton one. So you should definitely check that out. That's fancy. I mean, I bought one on Amazon for like $20. Yeah, and it's also more comfy. That is true. That is true. So drinking water is really good. Oh my god, I can't think. I feel like I've talked about skincare so much that like I can't think anymore. Can diet affect skin? Yeah, it can actually. I was actually gonna... Yeah, that's actually one thing I was gonna mention. Eating a lot of sugar, a lot of oily stuff in general also is really bad for skin. And I know a lot of people also have this issue where if you eat a lot of dairy product, it'll also like give you a lot of pimples and stuff, and it'll be really bad for your skin. So try to avoid those as much as possible if you have like concerns with your skin. Dairy, oily stuff, and a lot of sugar. Yeah, those will be really bad for your skin in general. Diet does play an important part in your skin, so be sure to watch out for that. I only eat sugar. Yeah, but I don't always only eat sugar. Like sometimes I want to eat sugar for a long time, and then I'll eat a lot of sugar. It balances out, right? Thank you, Professor Rosemi. People always get my age wrong by many years. These tips will help me stop that number from growing. Let's go, you got this! Extreme, thank you. Thank you. What else was I gonna mention? Something else to look out for is changes in seasons tend to be like really bad for your skin because your skin will go under a lot of stress. When you're going for like, let's say, summer, when it's really like warm outside, to like, you know, like more of like fall or like winter, like sometimes the weather will change really rapidly and your skin won't get time to adjust. So that's why you'll kind of like want to make sure that like your skin's moisturized enough or your skin like is properly taken care of, especially during those months where like weather tends to change really quickly. Also even in summer, like let's say you work indoors and there's like AC, and then you go out and then it's really hot. Tend to like mind that balance of going like indoors and outdoors. That can be really bad for your skin also. What else did I want to mention? What else? I think those were some tips that I had. I was actually gonna talk about like more like body skincare now, and I guess some people wanted like scalp care kind of thing. So I'll try those also. Thanks for your advice, it was really helpful. I can't wait to have beautiful lovely skin and beyond. Chico, thank you. Erin, sometimes I get pimples after doing my eyebrows. What's the best way to prevent that? You mean like after doing your eyebrows? You mean like plucking or that kind of stuff? Anyways, about body, I don't have too much to say about body or about scalp. I'll just give you a bit of like the tips that I know, kind of thing. Like plucking. I guess just like doing like your skincare after like plucking will tend to help a little bit. I don't think there's like much ways to like prevent that much. It'll just like irritate your skin, but like doing your skincare after might help slightly. But stuff like that I guess is kind of like unavoidable just because you are like, you know, kind of pulling skin out of your face kind of thing. But thanks for the tips, Rosemi-sama. I'll do my best to have better skin. I'm cheering for you. Thank you, Swampy. Thank you. Yeah, making sure your like whatever you use is clean is like the only way you can prevent that basically. Like if you want to, I think you should maybe like clean it with like rubbing alcohol after every use. And or like wiping it down kind of thing. Making sure it's clean definitely will help with that. Solana, thank you for joining. Welcome. Okay. I guess the last thing I'll talk about will be like body, like a slight amount of body care and then scalp care, and that's I guess it. That's all I have for today. So yeah, for body care, basically the skin on your body is kind of like the skin on your face. You want to be nice to it also. Link, thank you to Super. You want to be nice to it also in the same type of way that like you want to moisturize your skin. Maybe you don't want to do like a 10-step skincare routine on your body, but at least make sure to moisturize it. Especially after you get out of the shower, your skin tends to be drier, so you'll want to like moisturize it closer to when you get out of the shower. You want to moisturize it then. I know a lot of people mention having back acne kind of thing. Back acne is, I guess you would want to use a BHA exfoliant. There's a few that you can buy. For that, like just check at your drugstore. But that's basically, you know, moisturizing and trying that will be your best bet. With getting rid of back acne or whatever. There's this one product. What is it called? What's it called? Oh, this one. It's called Pelican Soap. It's like this soap for back acne. It's this like Japanese product. You should look into that. It'll basically do the same thing. It's like an exfoliant for the back. So you should try that out. It might help a little bit. And yeah, again, be sure to moisturize even if. Oh, you want me to type it down? Yeah, let me Google it. Yeah, let me copy paste it. I think it's this one. Yeah. Otherwise, again, like making sure that your back is moisturized even if you have acne is really, really important. That's one way to heal the acne. That's one way to prevent the acne. Please moisturize your body and your back and everything else. Yafu, thank you for rejoining. Peregrine, thank you for 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Professor Rosemi series. So yeah, you know, again, there's this like technique that's a bit extra. This is like if you want to improve your blood flow. Massaging your body is really good for improving your blood flow. Blood flow. Okay, there we go. I said it properly. Blood flow. And basically, improving your blood flow will make your skin as best as it can be. And it's the same technique with your face. So, not blood flow. So that's why a lot of people have started using a bit more like gimmicky products, like a gua sha, I think. And there's like those like rollers that people use, but you can just use your like hands for the same effect. By massaging your face or your body or wherever you want to do it, it'll send more blood to that area. So for example, that'll help with puffing. So for example, if you have like a puffy face, if you have like scars and you want to get rid of it like quickly as possible, that'll send more blood to the area, which will help with healing and kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty like a really good technique that you can do. Just like slightly massage your face, not too hard. You can sort of do it like underneath like your face muscles kind of thing. So yeah, so that's something that you can do. Again, you don't need one of those like fancy tools that they sell. You can just do it with your hands as long as they're clean. And also as long as your skin is moisturized, because you don't want to pull on your skin. You want to make sure your skin's moisturized before you do that. So yeah. I said don't touch your face with dirty hands. You can touch your face with clean hands. I started choking on my tea. Ugh. How do face masks work? Oh! I'm really good with this because I use a face mask every day. I didn't talk about this because it's a bit extra. If you are really into skincare, I know really like a thing that a lot of like people do who's really into it is wear face mask. I have tried so many face masks. A lot of the face masks that I use, I think, are either from Irudun. What's the other ones? Unlucky. What's the rice one? What's the rice? Wait, what's the brand called? Is this one. Kiana なんだっけ？ Kiana のお米パック? The rice one? Kiana Nadeshiko. The Kiana Nadeshiko are also like one that I can recommend. Otherwise, there's this one that has like Sika. Sika is like a product. It's like a product that's really good for like reducing redness and scars. And there's a brand that's really good. What is it called? Sika face mask. Sika VT Sika daily soothing face mask. This one. I buy a lot of face masks on like sale, so I have like a bunch of them. So I've been trying to get through them because I got so many when they were on sale, so I have to like use them all before they're there for too long. This is also one that's really good. Yeah, whenever they're on discount, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta buy a lot of them. So yeah, so those are some face masks that I use to a giveaway. So yeah, again, face mask is just kind of like a really like intense serum that you'll put on your face. It'll be like you're putting like a really intense like emulsion or serum on your face. It's really good at doing like a specific thing again kind of thing. So yeah, it's good to like do one like every now and then kind of thing. It's not a necessary thing. It's just again if you want to be a bit extra or whatever. Alex, thank you for the super. You cooked the rice and vacuumed while listening to my skincare tips. Thank you for the super, Alex. Thank you. So yeah, so that's that. Which steps on your board are the most important for each of dry, oily, and combo skin? How often to apply products for each skin type? Let me bring that back up. Honestly, like regardless of whether you have oily or dry or combo skin, you should be probably doing like the same steps. How often to apply it? Again, it really depends on the product. Like each product will tell you like you should use this like once in the morning, once in the day kind of thing. So go with the guidelines. Otherwise, like I would say maybe like using it once a day just to be safe kind of thing. But yeah. That's so definitely what you should be doing. Yeah, regardless of if your skin is kind of like dry or oily, you'll be sort of following the same steps. But yeah, again, if you want to be like, if you want to just start off, I said it before, but I definitely recommend doing cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen. Those are the three most important ones. But yeah, if you're oily and you want to get rid of that oil, definitely try using an oil, hydrating oil on your face also. That might help. Okay. Scalp care. I know barely anything about. I know that actually the one thing I do know about scalp is it's really good to use an oil on your scalp also. A lot of these oils that you put on your face, you can also use it on your scalp. So I think that I don't know about dandruff. I haven't really had to deal with that, but right, thank you for the super. No, thank you. I think dandruff happens because you're, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure. I think it might happen because your scalp is dry. So definitely like try to like hydrate your scalp a bit. So maybe try actually putting a bit of that oil on your scalp. Try it for a little bit and see if that works. But yeah, that I think helps. I'm pretty sure it helps. Sir, thank you for joining. Welcome. What's my go-to shampoo and conditioner? Wait, Aren't you guys gonna be really weird about this? I swear I've seen videos about like people making like videos about like each library shampoo and conditioner. I swear I've seen it before. Exposed? Yeah, that's the thing. I swear I've seen it. It was like a Japanese video or something. If you really want to know though, my current one is a limited edition sakura scented. That's all I'll say. Chat will be totally weird about it, but it should still be okay. You get anime, thank you. I have not seen that video, but thanks for letting me know. I will go find it now. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's about it. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about today. Unless you have any other questions, that's about what I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of other stuff that I could have talked about, like specific ingredients and stuff, but that's like going in it a lot into detail. Are cold showers better than hot for your skin? 2. There's a Japanese style bathhouse I visit. Dry humid saunas and poultice rooms. Should I avoid them because they're hot? Mikose, thank you for the super. Let me see. Are cold showers better than hot for your skin? I would say you don't have to take a cold shower in general. I think just like, you know, mild, like lukewarm showers tend to be the best. But yeah, I think colder definitely tend to be better than dry because the hotter a shower is, the more it'll dry out your skin and your hair, by the way. So yeah, so try to not put that too hot. Unless you're really moisturizing, then you should be fine. Like even if it's really hot, it should be fine as long as you're totally moisturizing after. But just make sure that you're moisturizing if you're taking really hot showers or baths, kind of thing. Actually, for your body's health, stuff like saunas or like hot baths, like warm baths, maybe not hot, but warm baths tend to be really good because again, it'll help with like your blood flow, and like your blood flow will eventually help with like your skin and all that kind of stuff. Just make sure you're moisturizing after. Thank you for the super. How to clean dark spots on your nose? Do you mean like blackheads? Exfoliating. Chemical exfoliant. Try the lactic acid that I mentioned. That should help. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the super! My arms and legs are almost way too dry. Here's a bit of payment for the stuff I'll be using from now on. Let me know how it is for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel pretty already. Cool, thank you for 10 months. Ben, thank you for 10 months. Thank you! What's that? Thanks for the class, Rosemi Sensei. I'm going to start slowly because of my budget. Again, good brands to check out if you're more on a budget. The Ordinary, really good. CeraVe, really good. Oh, check those out. Thank you for the super monsters. Thank you. Can I post all of this on Twitter? I'll reply to my waiting room with the picture. But I feel like you have to like watch the video to really get it. But I'll post it. Just again, remember, you might need context for some of these stuff. Akata, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like talking about like my hobbies and stuff this much. I feel like I'm being a nerd every time I do it, so I tend to not do it too often. So I hope it wasn't too overbearing kind of stuff. Cyrus! I'm a guy and I have almost no skincare routine, but this was a very fun stream. Thank you, Rosemi-sama. Thank you! It doesn't matter who you are, or what you are, or what you're doing. Skincare is important regardless. You should have a skincare routine. Thank you for the super. There is no shame in having a skincare. As a lot of people have said, it's more about finding time for yourself and doing it for yourself. In a way, it's very like a meditative thing to do also. So definitely, there's no shame in doing it. Sensei arigato. Sensei no watashi. This is very well organized and informative. I'll have to come back here for reference. With your teachings now, I can finally achieve eternal youth and attain Steve, thank you! Thank you. I just find it funny because I don't know if it's because of my skincare routine, but a lot of people tend to think I'm like a lot younger. Like I'm like really, really young. It's really funny. Otome! Thanks for the stream, Rosemi. I got into skincare a few years ago and I'm still learning more from pros like you. Good skincare can be so life-changing and I hope your lessons can be helpful to other buds too. Thank you so much! I'm glad that you were able to, you know, even learn a bit or brush up with me. Thank you so much for listening. And good luck with your skincare endeavors. Thank you. The secret to de-aging? The fountain of eternal youth. What do you think of milk baths? Never taken one. I hear it is good for your skin. I think it might be like the enzymes or something in milk that might be good for it. It seems really expensive. Siakura, thank you! If you ever take one, let me know how it is. Shifty, thank you! Amara, thank you! Kirby! I actually like when you talk about your hobbies. It's really cute. Kirby, thank you! Thank you! Scarbrain, thanks for a great stream, Rosemi. I'm looking forward to experimenting and getting a better routine going forward. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us. Scarbrain, thank you! Oh man, I totally forgot I wanted to hop on the voice chat. Is it too late to do it now? I don't know if any of the other libraries are here who are like into skincare are around, but I can see. Let me hop on and see if anyone wants to have a quick chat about skincare, you know? I don't actually hop on VC that often. Cause I tend to be like really shy, but we'll see. Okay, and now I'll wait. Topo-san! Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, really. Miran! I've been waiting for the stream for so long. I just decided last year to start taking care of my skin, and I'm really eager to learn from my Ushi. Thank you! Good luck with your skincare endeavors! Thank you, Aaron! Thank you! Osio! Thank you for the sopa, thank you! I'm now gonna research beard care routines. I think there are certain oils that are like good for beards, right? I don't know. I've seen that at like certain stores. Never tried those, so I can't tell you if it's good or not, but thank you for the sopa. Thank you. I think I saw like one at Lush or something. Rose born with glass bone and paper skin is lucky to have advice for you for his skin, which is surely causing him extreme pain. Oh, Tuna, thank you for the dono. Thank you. And Mikosi, thank you so much. Thank you. Any tips about what kind of food that would be good for your skin? I heard consuming blood of young virgins help, for example. I guess just eating healthy is good for your skin, right? I don't think there's like anything that's like good in particular. But I think it's just like eating healthy. Like making sure you have like a healthy diet. Or you know, drinking people's blood like a vampire. Stealing their skin nutrients from them. Thank you! About 2K people just got a hell of a lot cuter. Thanks, Steve. Cool, thank you! You telling me Rosemi-sama has no beard? Huh? That's not what I said! Wait, where's my beard? Give me a second. I gotta be nice to it, you know. I gotta call forth. I gotta call forth the beard. Come forth, beard. Oh no! What's this gray thingy on it? This is not fake. This is real. You're just jealous. You're jealous. That's what this is. We try not being so jealous. I know my beard is glorious and moisturized and thriving. Wait, I just tried to chroma key it and it disappeared entirely. Come back. No! Where's my beard? Oh god. Bunny! Start with gentle products like what Rosemi recommended depending on what you need. And when you know a bit more, start getting into ingredients and find out what works. Gender doesn't matter for skincare. Exactly! Definitely start out, you know, with less and build up. And the more gentler stuff is best, obviously. Also, I didn't mention this, but if you're like getting a bunch of new products at once, do not use them all at once. Like, give your skin time to get used to each product. Like, at least like wait like, you know, a day or two between each one. Maybe like 3 days even. But yeah, definitely don't like introduce a bunch of stuff all at once. It'll like cause a bit of stress to your skin. So yeah, try to do it. Introduce it slowly, kind of thing. Kayama, thank you for sharing your skincare passion. Been looking to get into this for a while, and now I am prepared to tackle my own routine. Good luck! Thank you. Rosemi, your beard is kind of weak. Huh? Your beard's kind of weak. My beard is amazing. This is the beard of a great person. Where is it? Why did it disappear? Oh, it's back. Aaron, thank you. Super. Thank you. Watch it. What should someone use to decrease acne? I think I mentioned it before. You can definitely like look through what I said. There's a few stuff that'll help with acne, but definitely go through what I said. There's a few products that will help with acne. But just be careful with it, and you know, sort of like take it step by step, kind of stuff. Thank you. I think I got most of those. Let me go through the Streamlabs tonos. Yeah, I'm actually really happy that a lot of other of the EN members also seem to be into skincare. You know, it's nice to like share a hobby with people, kind of thing. I remember I was like watching one of Uki's streams lately, and Uki was talking about skincare products, and I'm like, let's go! Kind of thing. I was like, let's go! And it's interesting because, you know, not every person like tries out the same products. And as I mentioned, you know, it depends on each person. Like, you can't say a product will work for every person. So it's interesting to see what other people use and to hear their like opinion and their like recommendations on it. Wait a second, thank you so much for the dono. Arkasan, thank you so much. Thank you. Destiny, thank you so much. Right, thank you so much. Noah, thank you so much. Dan, thank you so much. Kevin, thank you so much. People, thank you. Pigeon, thank you. Extreme, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Collab with Uki about skincare. I invited a few of them. I also invited Pinarnar, but because I think Pinarnar came in once when I was talking about skincare, and she was like, "Oh my god, yes, this is really good." But I don't know if I think she's streaming or something. But yeah, I invited a few of them, but I forgot to come into the voice chat until really late. Domo, thank you, Super. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. It's really nice to hear you talk about what you're passionate about. At least, you know, this is like on the least nerdy side of my hobbies, kind of thing. Like, some of them I'm a lot more embarrassed if I talk about. This one is like, I thought no one would be interested in it, kind of thing. And that's why I kind of like held myself back for a while of talking about skincare. Yeah, but I don't know, I just felt like no one would be really interested in like learning about skincare, kind of thing. Let's talk about duels later. No! No. You like streams like this? Thank you. Thank you. You waited a long time? I feel bad now. Yeah, if I knew that you guys wanted to see this, I would have done it a long time ago. I just felt like I'm like, I'll keep all my knowledge in my head, and that's good enough. Skincare otaku? That's me. Actually, you wanna put the lightest ingredients and then after the thickest ingredients after, because it'll stop the absorption of the products. So never be afraid to nerd out. Listening to you talk about something you love is super entertaining. Would love to see more streams like this. So thank you. Thank you. Is sunscreen my oshi? Yeah. I have a hate-love relationship with sunscreen. And nail care? I'm not good with nails. I rarely paint my nails. I do it every now and then, but it's just kind of like if I ever have like extra time kind of thing. Young! Thank you for the super. Thank you. I knew it was prime time to think about my skin health when I flinched at myself in the mirror, looking like a medieval gargoyle. God, that sounds kind of like cool though. Young, thank you. Thank you. You got sparkly toes? Are my toes sparkly right now? They're not sparkly, but my fingernails are sparkly. I think my toes are pink right now. A gothic gargoyle. Yeah, I would like to be a gothic gargoyle. Other than that, I have a lot of collabs in the next 24 hours at least. In about 4 hours, I'll be participating in the TF2 collab. I think that's a world collab. And at 5 AM. I don't know how I'm gonna do to stay awake, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna not die, but I'll try my best to not die. Social battery, yeah. And I still have to prepare for the. There's a lot to prepare to finish for the anniversary also. It's gonna be a bit rough, but I'll try my best. At 5 AM, I'll be in the Project Winter collab. And at 8 PM tomorrow, I'll be hosting the Mario Party Superstars collab. I don't know, I really felt like playing Mario Party, and I was like really shy to ask people, and I just kind of like sent out like I just added everyone. I'm like, does anyone want to play Mario Party? So Pomo, Finana, and Uki will be joining me. I just felt like playing Mario Party. It was a long time since I played Mario Party, and I really like that game. So, Ari, thank you. Destiny, Red Bull Rosemi. I have one left, but if I drink it, I won't be able to sleep. I'll see. It'll depend how tired I am. I'll consider it. Thank you, the super. Thank you. Yeah. So that's that. For upcoming collabs. I'm not sure if I'll stream either the TF2 or the Project Winter, just because they're like really late for me. I'll see, but no guarantees at all. I'll see how I feel a bit closer to it. So that's it. So yeah, I hope that I can see you for those collabs. If not, I hope I can at least see you for the Mario Party collab. I'm so glad your internet is working again. I was running low on Rosemi. Good luck on the collabs. I was, like I wanted to drop by like a lot of streams and stuff, but okay, here's what happened basically. Like, it wasn't okay. So yesterday. I went out, like I had so much free time yesterday, but I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. Like all of my work, I couldn't do it because it's all online, right? And I went to this boba place. I was like, hopefully they have free Wi-Fi here, and they did, but it was like password locked, and I didn't want to go up, and I think it was like a private, like for like the business kind of thing. I don't think it was for the public. I went to boba place to hopefully get Wi-Fi. They did not have free Wi-Fi, free public Wi-Fi. I went to get omuraisu at a restaurant. They did not have free public Wi-Fi. Yeah, the only place was like McDonald's and stuff like that. I don't want to sit at McDonald's. It's kind of weird, right? I did for a bit, but I got some nuggies. I got some nuggies too, but library? I didn't think about that actually. I don't know if there's a library close to me now. I'm not sure. Can you tweet a link to someone's perspective if you choose not to stream? My memory sucks. I gotcha! Thank you, Brian! Thank you for the super! Is sitting solo at McDonald's weird? I feel like it is! I don't know, maybe that's just me. Am I streaming at McDonald's right now? Yeah, I am. Can you not hear, order 32 large fries and double Big Mac. That's for you. That's what you mean. That's mine. Get out of here! Trying to steal my McDonald's order. Yeah, I think that's that. Though. Thank you. I don't think anyone's gonna show up because I joined kind of late, but I hope you enjoyed the skincare stream. I hope you learned something. Otherwise, maybe I hope I can refresh something for you. Jora! Thank you. I'll make sure to apply sunscreen every day now. Let's go! I promise, your skin in the future will thank you. Future skin will thank present you. And I get a fillet of fish. Sakuya, thank you. Thank you, the sopa. Thank you for the double Big Mac and the big fries. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening to me ramble about skincare. I hope you had fun. I had tons of fun. I hope it wasn't overwhelming. Pigeon, thank you. And I will catch you guys in the TF2 collab in a few hours. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you there. Bye bye, Matani. Bye bye. Also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Wait, is it already done? Can you no longer buy these? I don't know what time it's in. Is this in JST or is it in PST? I don't know if you can buy these anymore. It's over? Oh, it's over. Okay, never mind. It's okay, you can have another opportunity sometime in the future for other voice packs and stuff. Good thing you bought it day one, no? Oh, raid? Yes, I will raid. Give me a second. Let's see who I can raid. Let's see. We have Aliwa Pandora! Yeah, I feel like I raid Alira so often. Aliwa! It must be destiny that we stream at summer times. Rosemi, can you add the dates to the stream schedule in the future? I'm also stupid. Oh, you mean on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing? Brand, thank you. Okay, let me see. Click here for raid. Me and Alira aren't synced, or maybe she's just always streaming. That might be it. That might also be it. Raid? Aliwa Pandora. There we go. Hello, Aliwa! Wait, has she seen Mr. X yet? I don't think she has, right? I don't think she's seen Mr. X yet, right? Otherwise, tell her... What can we tell her? Tell her I'ma be a zombie for you, girl. Yeah, tell her I'ma be a zombie for you. I was gonna be like, yeah, tell her X something like Mr. X or X gonna give it to you or something. But tell her I'ma be a zombie for you, girl. Yeah, like that. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon at the TF2 collab. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.